While the city of Baltimore has always cast long and storied shadows of its past, one Baltimore native was boldly preoccupied with creating an oracle into the future.
People were questioning their faith, questioning religion, looking for answers on their own.
July 1898, Baltimore native William Fuld and his brother Isaac signed a contract to manufacture and sell the infamous Ouija Board, the fabled parlor game that more than satisfied America's turn-of-the-century lust for spiritualism.
People need hope. They're just grasping onto religion, spirituality.
William couldn't manufacture Ouija boards fast enough. In all, he would expand his enterprise to 7 Baltimore locations, including this factory on North Central Avenue, now a funeral parlor, and his largest 3-story factory on Harford Avenue, a building that would play a sinister role in the mystifying Ouija legend. Fuld's Ouija board was believed by many to be a direct link to the dead. Otherworldly spirits would gently glide the hands of the living on a planchette, which would lead the curious mortal to a series of letters, numbers, or symbols that adorn this inauspicious game board.
Back in those days, my family always said it's a game. Totally. Not to be taken seriously.
You sort of have to believe in it. You just sit down, clear your mind, put your hands up on the board, and wait for something to happen. Sometimes nothing happens, and sometimes you get some pretty creepy results.
The Ouija board quickly became the #1 selling board game in America. It is said Bill Wilson, founder of Alcoholics Anonymous, claimed he received the 12-step program from none other than the Ouija board. But not every apparition that controlled the planchette would be so generous. World-renowned magician Harry Houdini, who often cast a cold eye toward the paranormal, said he knew 5 people who went insane using this 3-ply bird's eye maple game board.
I think it all depends on the person that's playing with the board. If you have bad intentions and you're asking the wrong questions and you want the wrong answers to come through, the wrong answers and the wrong questions will be answered.
William Fuld's intentions were good, if good meant dollar signs. The self-proclaimed Presbyterian soon became a millionaire, but his newfound wealth came at a ghastly price. Just 3 years after the two signed their contract, William Fuld completely cut his brother Isaac out of the talking board business, igniting a lifelong blood feud between brothers.
Apparently Isaac was walking off with the money.
After failing repeatedly in court to reclaim his share of the Ouija profits, Isaac went into the insurance business. Meanwhile, at 57, William parlayed his astounding success into a toy manufacturing empire.
He made numerous toys, inventions. He made the return pool table, calculators, handfuls and handfuls of toys.
In February of 1927, William Fuld was overseeing the replacement of a flagpole on the roof of his factory when the iron support he was leaning against inexplicably gave way. All of a sudden, William Fuld tumbled backwards, plummeting 3 stories and landing on solid concrete. His injuries were mortal. One of his cracked ribs had actually pierced his heart. But William Fuld had one final request that was foremost in his mind, and it dealt with his beloved Ouija board.
Never sell the Ouija board.
In 1966, William Fuld's oldest son, Will, began suffering a series of strokes, and in his 70s, sold the Ouija company to Parker Brothers, now Hasbro, on the very anniversary of William Fuld's catastrophe.
And after they sold the business in 1966, he was very depressed.
Eerie.
For more than a century, the Ouija board has been many things
Mysterious.
to many people.
Creepy.
It was made out of plywood and plastic. Are you scared of that? You know?
Few can deny that this eerie game board's past has been checkered and profoundly tragic. And to this day, William Fuld's vision continues to confound and even terrify people the world over. Don't take our word for it. Just ask the Ouija board.